Close enough. So I got a lot at my door. Ugh. God, I can't talk. I got a lot more done today, and I guess a lot in the past while. Let me sleep real quick. This is Lazy Sunday. And we're doing Minecraft again, because this is what I do on Sunday, and that's the point of the Lazy Sunday stream. So you can see I've got a lot more wall up. Like a lot more wall up. And if I go back inside this way, I got all these. This is my last load of smooth stone, and then I'm mostly out, and I have to go and like work on the fucking slime farm and shit to get more. Oh good, it's raining. So yeah, I've also flattened all this out. I still need to get a bunch of sand and fill in this little bit over here. But there used to be like hills and stuff here. Now there's a nice flat plain. I still haven't really decided what I'm going to do on the moat, because I kind of want a lava moat because it's awesome. It won't look as good, but it'll be more effective like as a moat, because then things that fall in it will die, as opposed to just sort of bob around like idiots. And I've also done this. So it's not complete. This is just a hollow shell. I'll show you on the inside. But yeah. So I laid out the laid out how everything was gonna go. I'm gonna collect these arrows and bones, because we don't have a we don't have any skeleton spawners found or trapped, so those are kind of a limited resource. I left this open because I want to design like a gate house sort of thing here, and then have a little drawbridge with slime blocks and sticky pistons and stuff to go over the moat. But I haven't finished like designing that yet. So over here I've done some pretty good work on filling everything in with dirt blocks. So this wall all the way around and then all the way down has been filled in. I just have to fill in all this water with dirt, and I have more than enough dirt to do it with. I have three full double chests of dirt, and then one that's almost full. And I mean like maybe like 2 stacks at the most from being totally full. I still have to run torches on this. It's a little hard to see because of the rain now, but I've got some of the wood laid down for the second floor of the tower. This is all cleared out. I still haven't decided how much of like this hill here, and there's more hill stuff over there, how much of that I'm going to clean out. I'll have to clean out some of it though, because I kind of want everything to be nice and flat. But today, what I want to do is I want to go to the Nether, because I've been putting it off. I could really use potions. That would help immensely. And you know, I just want to. We haven't been to the Nether yet, as far as I know, on the realm. So I figured that'd be a fun thing for you guys to see. Where's my boat? I have no idea where I want to put. Oh, it's probably over that way. I have no idea where I want to put the portal in my castle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set up a portal back on Spawn Island, because that place is kind of ugly. Hello. Not like ugly, but like disorganized. The heck did I? Where did I put that thing? It's somewhere. Ooh, 2 hits. Not bad. There's a boat around here somewhere. I just don't remember where I parked it. Did I go this far in this direction when I put the boat down? Maybe I did. It's the Grand Theft Block. The 7th game in the series. Is there seriously? Like, I did this like today to go to get potatoes. The hell did I leave my boat? See, this is why I need like a dock. There it is. There's the boat. And some horses. This is why I need a dock up at the castle. So that I can boat back. Though, if I figure out where I'm going to put the nether portal, we can just set up like a nether thing. Like a nether hub deal. And use that for all the transportation. Island's not due south, is it? I did not think that I would have needed to bring a compass. But then again, it is raining. I think it's in this direction some. Let's just get lost on the ocean instead. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. So this is Spawn Island. It kind of looks like garbage because I didn't really try. This is the cow mosh bit. I am kind of proud of this chicken coop. It's kind of nice. I like it. I think I did a decent job. This is a little lookout tower that my friend made. And this is the map. I did all this mapping myself. I'm proud of that too. Alright, let's see. We got 6. I need 10. And your fortune 2. I'll make do with this just to get the more obsidian. Do I have buckets on me? I do not. Got buckets in the chest somewhere. Buckets! Perfect. I'll make a donation of whatever all that stuff was. Bones and arrows. I think the island is mostly safe as far as lighting goes. We'll get a little water. And I'll dump it on some lava. If I wasn't as impatient as I am right now, I would have cast the portal. Because that's a thing that I usually do. As I just go get like a bunch of lava and one block of water and just form the portal in place. But that's usually because I'm trying to get to the nether quickly. Because I'm trying to do it early. But right now, not so much early as it is. Oh, I didn't need water. Nice. Because I already have, this is what, efficiency, fortune 3, unbreaking 3, efficiency 3. Like, I'll just mine the obsidian. That's faster. Oh, let me see if I can do math in my head here. How many blocks of obsidian am I gonna need to make a decent portal? 16. Let's get that on the bar so I can count. 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. This should be enough for a 3x3 portal. And just so that the noise doesn't drive everyone crazy. Well, I mean, no, because Erlinez already got her house way off in the distance, or not in the distance, but like she's building on another island. And Chemnerd's little outposts, he doesn't really mind. So I'll put it down here next to the bed. That seems like an inauspicious place. Oh, and I wanted to show off this neat bug. See how this shovel is like all out of durability? There's a little bit left. No, there's not. There's a little bit left. No, there's not. It's because of the way they render it with more precision when the bar gets bigger, as opposed to just scaling the bar bigger. So it looks like you're gaining durability back. But now that I've shown you guys that, let's mash them together. All right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's right. I only need 12 because I'm not doing corners. Corners are for chumps. Let's get some torches in the area. We'll go all the way back up to the top and get a flint and steel. Ah, that's good limoncello. Because I am all out of other alcohol. Like, I have some gin and not much else. I got like some ancient rum, but that's not a good time. Oh yeah, I need to steal all this gravel. Somebody in chat remind me to take all this gravel when I head back, because I'm gonna need to do that. Flint and steel. The water bucket doesn't really get me anything anymore. I'll put that back in here. And then let's have tools that aren't as valuable. I think having tools that aren't super valuable is a good thing in the nether. And then I'll do an iron sword. Just in case. Well, nah, the diamond sword's fine. It doesn't have any enchants on it. So I'll just leave that for somebody else. Put this away. Put this away. I want to keep all these torches, though. Alright, and then, yeah, the armor I have on is kind of garbo. But that's fine. Oh, I wanted to check enchants, that's right. Unbreaking, smite, knockback. Garbage! Pick. Silk touch, efficiency. Silk touch, efficiency. Let me grab a book. Is there a book somewhere? Yeah. Let me see what's on. I can get on books, and let me see what I can get on bows. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because, I mean, this bow's pretty good, but infinity would be amazing. Unbreaking, power. Sharpness 3, smite 1, sharpness 1. Bunch of garbage. And then unbreaking 3. I got a bunch of levels and I might die. I should probably just burn through what I got. So let's get 3 lapis. We'll do this one. Yeah, just Unbreaking 3. And then this is Silk Touch. Man, Silk Touch at 2. Silk Touch. Book is... Ooh, Silk Touch book. Lure, efficiency 1. What was on the bow? Or what's on the bow now? If it's infinity, I'm taking it. Power 3, Unbreaking. And I've got power 4. Let's put you two back. And let's go. I should probably check armor, or I probably should have checked armor instead of getting the Unbreaking, but Unbreaking's nice. It's actually better for me to burn my levels down because you level up faster at lower levels, so it's best for you to actually enchant at 30 and then level from 27 back to 30 and then do it again. Oh, is that a creative mode thing? Maybe it's because it was the first time. Okay. Still generating chunks, or what? Oh, okay. Well, here we are in the nether. Where you can't see shit. Let's get some torches on the bar and start lighting the place up so that I can find my way home. Oh, bedrock. Good. That's right. I should be very close to the bottom of the world. Great. Alright, is there a path up that I can take somewhere? Say yes to me? Say no to me? Nope. Alright, guess I'm doing a spiral cut from wherever this portal is up to the surface. Where should I do it? Actually, instead of a spiral cut, let's just do a regular stairway. We'll do it this style. Oh, magma rock. Okay. Please don't. I really hope I don't mine up into lava. That would be very bad. And I would not be having a good day. I mean, we're gonna find out. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, that's what oh, lava, bad. Okay. Okay. Lava. I knew it was gonna happen. I mean, I'm not very surprised. Let's see if I can salvage this expedition somehow. Maybe if we go behind the portal. We'll do it too wide, so that way I can't block all the lava and it kills me. Okay, I got lava on 5, so I can quick mash that with my mouse. Oh, soul sand. That's good. Nope, it's bad. It's bad. Dang it, man. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not going to say anything about how this looks promising, because it doesn't. This does not look promising anymore, because there's magma rock. I'm going to dig directly up into lava with this one. Oh! Oh, I knew it! I knew if I faked it out. We're out! We're out, somehow. Okay. Good. Yes. This is good. Let's see if I can get on top of some ground and get my bearings. And before I do anything else, I'm just gonna put a couple torches down. Just a few. Just a few torches. Not too many. Not too many. Just a few torches. Just to light the place up, you know. Little reminder of where I need to be. Just a few torches. Okay. Well, here we are. We made it. Let me get some of this soul sand. because what I want to find is... no, I'm not going to mine any glowstone. I'm not going to mine any nether quartz, because I want to use fortune on the quartz and I'm going to use silk touch on the glowstone. But alright, here we go. I should be making a breadcrumb trail. Let me get blocks on the bar. Blocks on the bar. So I can find my way back home to the modest amount of torches I placed. I'm not gonna touch no pigmans. No thank you. He's got an enchanted sword. Also, all of his friends will murder me. And I don't want that. No! Dude, no way! Oh! I'm the luckiest boy in the world. Look at this! Look at this! Oh man. Luckiest guy, Lower East Side. Looks like I got a car and you want to go for a ride. Now I just need to get up there. Which should be easy. I'll simply bore into one of these support beams. That won't cause any problems. This one's 3 wide. Is there a way that I can get into one that's a little bit thicker? Are you 3 wide? A little more than that. All right, we'll try to make our incision here. Hope my pick doesn't break before I get to the top, because that would suck. Alright. I guess that's the one thing one nice thing about the Nether is you don't have to light things up, because like it's never really dark. Alright, so there's a blaze spawner, which is good because I'm gonna need some blaze. I still need wart though, so I need to find some nether wart. Those are the 2 things that I need out of this fortress. I need blaze for rods and powder, and I need wart for potions. Just because I know this is going to kill me later if I don't. I'm going to try and block this off. Screw you, source block. Excuse me. Screw you, source block. There we go. Thankfully, lava flows like water in the Nether, so that cleaned itself up nicely. This is the end of nothing. Please don't be like a tiny little, like, incomplete fortress without all the fixins and trimmings. Because I really don't want to have to find another fortress. Like, I lucked into this one. Let me have this, okay? Alright, this is all dead ends. So I guess I gotta go towards the spawner. Hello, friend. Would you like to get spam clicked on? Why, yes you would. Oh, it's open air. Son of a bitch. I hate these. Oh, okay, so it does extend off in these directions. Let me see what I can see. You withered me. You chump. Well, I guess I'm the chump. Just a couple seconds. Let's see, can I get his attention and or kill him? Oh, dang. Got sniped. Hey, hey, hey! Give me your skull. I need your skull. Excuse me, sir. Please. Please, I need your skull. No? No. Okay. Did this guy drop a skull? Just XP and coal. This is where I need to be. That's the place I need to be. That's the place to be, as the kids call it. No one calls it that. Alright. Get one down here, and one down here, and one down here, and one down there. And then one there. And that should clear everything up. I can mine all this out. Lava contained. There's another. Oh, nope, nope. It's spawning. It's spawning. Gotta get in here. Because I don't. Ah, he spawned. Shit. Because I'm not fireproof. Oh, oh, there's wart. There's wart, baby. Ooh, that was weird. I like glided in that direction for some reason. All right, let's tear all this up. Ah! Dang crappers. There we go. Let's get the rest of this. Again with the... Oh no. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. Alright. I've survived. Dead end. Maybe if I go up. Because, I mean, I don't want to be greedy. But, you know. Wouldn't mind if there was some, you know, some treasure I could pick up. Because that's a thing in the fortresses now. There's treasure chests. With a bunch of loot. Well, I know, I take it back. I know that there is that in the Java edition. I don't know if that made it into Windows 10 Bedrock. Whatever you want to call this. Ow. The spawn rate on Wither skeletons is like way higher. Which is good. Assuming the drop rate on their skulls is also good. Oh, there's our first ghast. Let's maybe not let you shoot. Yeah, I'm on the Windows 10 edition because that's the version I'm playing on a Realm. Oh, treasure chest, 2 treasure chests. Garbage, garbage, garbage. But yeah, I'm playing on this because I'm playing on a Realm. And the reason I'm playing on a Realm is because my friend is really bad. My friend is really bad at playing PC games. He only plays co-op games, and he only plays on the couch. So like console only, co-op only. The only single player non-console games that he plays are like shitty phone games. And I want to play with him, and I want to play with our other friends. So this is unfortunately the only option that satisfies everyone. Man, this bow is really good. Man, this bow is really good. Man, this bow is really good. Alright, so I have 20 nether wart. I have 25 soul stand. I have 2 blaze rods. I would like more blaze rods. I would like another sip of limoncello. That's good stuff. I don't really know. I don't really know if I count as X. Or if even this stream counts as giving it to you. I'm not really sure how this stacks up. That was weirdly anticlimactic. Oh, a diamond. Don't mind if I do. And a bunch of gold horse armor, which will be good because gold horse armor is showy, and I plan on having like royal stables in the castle, so I can festoon my horses with fancy golden armor. Oh, this isn't good. Obsidian, okay. Oh, did they do that so that there's like a way home built into the Nether in this edition? Sorry for the mic bump there. And bowgun. All right, I think I'm going to go hang out near one of the blaze spawners and try to shoot some dudes because I want to get. I have one blaze rod, which means I can make one stand. But I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need more blaze rods so that I can make blaze powder. And I need the blaze powder in order to brew with. Oh, that was too high. That got him though. Ooh. Blaze rod! Give it! Get the fuck out. Yeah, I think I'll do it from this far away. I don't actually know if you can trap blaze spawners in the Windows 10 edition. Like my arrow, please. Shoot that ghast. Boom, baby! And I can't get his tier, because, oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can get the tier. Got him. Oh, no, that's from the wither skeleton that I shot. Yeah, I think it's probably safer if I farm this one. Excuse me. Thank you. That was really long though. Please don't set me on fire. Yeah, because if I can come back with a fire resistance potion, I should be able to wreck these guys up pretty much with impunity. But the other big thing that I want is water breathing, so that I can finish filling out all the water with dirt. And night vision's nice too. Just, you know, it's just nice. What am I up to actually? Oh my man, I'm at 7? Dang. Oh, that's right, but I don't get, yeah. I keep thinking I'm in modded and it's like, oh yeah, and then I can just use I can macerate the rods and get 5 powder instead of 2. And it's like, no, that's not a thing. Alright. So these guys are derived from zombies. And I believe zombies have natural armor. So I don't know if my bow is going to be one shot on them, so I'm not going to risk it. 10 rods is pretty good. I'm not gonna push it any more than 10 rods. So let's see if I can find my way home. Go all the way down here. And this is my exit. Let me just gingerly mark up with just a few torches how to get in to the Nether Fortress. And we'll do some torch connection this way, and then we'll just follow our little trail, our happy little trail. We'll go up this way, and then veer into fire, and burn to death, and lose all of our stuff. Be a great time for everyone. 25 is pretty good, because that's a 5x5 square for farming purposes. A little more would be nice, though. Oh, hey! Well, what do you know? Don't mind if I do. Get some of this lovely soul sand. Are you... Ah, okay, that'll be my jump up. Man, I remember when this stuff first came out. Way, way back in the day. Where, like, everyone was trying to figure out, like, what cool new mechanics and traps and things you could build with it. And the best anyone could come up with was, like, one-way hallways. And that's it. I actually don't know if that works on this edition. I'll try it out, though. Because, I mean, I might as well. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about. Oh, that's right. Enderman spawned in here now. Alright. Let's get killed by an Enderman. Baby Ender Pearl. Woo! Duh. Fuck. Okay. So your sound is bugged, so you're a horrifying hell monster. Jesus! Come on! Let me get you! It all in a weird way, I love this bug because it reminds me again of when the Nether first came out, where ghasts would screech whenever they took damage, and ghast noises have no this is still part of the game. Ghast noises have no attenuation, so if you hear a ghast, it sounds the same loudness no matter how close or far away the ghast is. Like all ghasts always sound the same volume regardless of position. But there was a bug where the first bug was that ghasts took damage from lava. So, and also that ghasts like spawned way more than they used to, or way more than they do now. Ooh. No! Give me that Chivo, you bastard! Oh, is it because I'm hitting it twice? Nope. He's just exploding me. Give me the Chivo! I was hitting, like, all of them back before! Like, what the heck happened? The ghasts aren't super dangerous. I don't think his explosions are breaking the netherrack at all. Come on! No, that was too close. Oh no, he's breaking it. The explosions don't... I don't know if there's just not enough particle effects or what, but these explosions don't really look like... They don't really look very strong. Or explosion-y. Well, I mean, creepers have the same issue. Creeper explosions don't really look very big. There, the torch chain is unbroken now. Oh, is he gone? Oh, man. Alright, well, I'll keep talking about, OG ghasts. So ghasts spawned like crazy, like to the point of you have to log out and log back in because ghasts have so many ghasts have spawned in your nether and they're not despawning that you can't, like, your game lags out and you can't use the nether anymore. Like, your game will crash because there's too many ghasts. So that was one problem. So, 1, there were way too many ghasts. 2, ghasts took damage from lava. 3, there are lava falls in the nether, and ghasts also took drowning damage. So even when they fixed the fact that ghasts took damage from lava, they would still fly into like lava oceans and drown themselves. But the problem with that is there's no volume attenuation on ghast noises, and there are way too many ghasts, and they take damage from lava, and whenever they take damage, they make the horrible like screaming noise. So you just be wandering around in the nether, hearing like the ghast grumbling sort of whine noise, the ambient ghast noises, and then out of nowhere, just a cacophony of echoing screams for like 5 or 10 seconds, and then back to dead silence with the occasional like creepy ghost mumble noises. It was scary as shit. It was so good. I mean, obviously they fixed it because it was busted, because there were way too many ghasts. Like, you could look out and easily see 15 ghasts on screen at the same time. Like, that was not out of the ordinary for you to see that many if you were in the nether that long. But yeah, it was great. If you go back and watch some of the old YouTubers, back when the nether first came out and everybody goes to the nether for the first time, like, those videos are just gold. Like, just gold. Like, it's so funny. I'll do a 5x5 of just hearing people go like, oh yeah, I hear the nether's really spooky, and it's like, oh, there's a netherrack, oh, it looks like blood, oh, and there's all lava everywhere, and then the screaming starts, and they're just like, oh fuck, oh god, what the hell was that? Absolutely hilarious. Oh, okay. So you see the little black, I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream, but the little black block outline in Windows 10 Edition, it's here. Because that's actually where the hitbox of Soul Sand is. Because Soul Sand is it's like 15/16 of a meter tall. But I'll show you what I mean with the two. With the one-way door. So if I put soul sand, I'll put a little strip of soul sand here, like so, and we'll see if this is the case. If I get some netherrack, and this works with any block, or if this works, it will work with any block. And then I believe the way it works is you can walk out. Now, do I have to have soul sand here? They might have fixed it in this edition. Maybe it's this? Yeah. Alright, I guess they did fix it. That sucks. But yeah, that was the only thing that we could think. In the Java edition, unless they fixed it there, if you make an arch like that with soul sand, you can walk through it one way, but you can't walk through it the other way. Because the soul sand is like because it's just a little bit shorter, you can't. This mod, this is not modded. This is Windows 10 edition, which I guess is kind of, it's not a mod. Think of it more like a fan game for Minecraft. But yeah, and like the one-way doors thing wasn't really useful for anything, because it doesn't stop players, because you know, players can break blocks, and mobs don't. There are better ways to like protect a doorway from mobs, so it wasn't really all that useful. Can I smelt swords down? Yeah, I can smelt swords down. I think I can smelt armor down too. I shouldn't have wasted a coal on that, but I have plenty of coal. Throw this in. Yeah, I'll say it again for the new people. I'm playing on... It's not... I wouldn't say it's several versions behind Java, because that implies that, like, they're in lockstep. It's better and worse. It's a different code base. I wouldn't say it's a better code base. I'd say it's a different code base. Granted, this runs pretty good on my Surface 3, which is not... It's not the Pro. It's not any better than... Why am I... No, this is my code. Mine! I'll take it with me. But yeah, it runs okay on the Surface 3. So, you know, it is a little bit more optimized than the Java version, but like it's a low bar. But it's different. This version is different. It has different bugs. It has most of the same features. This also has different features. For example, you can see that the coordinates in the upper left, that's a Pocket Edition. See, okay, so Windows 10 and Pocket Edition are the same code base now, because the Bedrock Edition came out. I should call it Bedrock Edition. So Bedrock Edition adds a thing where you can put the coordinates in the corner, which is nice because there's no debug menu. So that's the only way to see your coordinates. There's also Xbox Live achievements. You know, if you want those. And I think that's why the Java version has advancements now, because they were like, this will be confusing if there's Java achievements and regular and like Xbox achievements. Please remove your achievements. Oh, I'm a dingus. I planted all that nether wart and then left. And now it's not gonna grow because those chunks aren't loaded. But I want to get the rest of my inventory dumped off real quick. Yeah, so this is and again, for those people who just recently joined, this is the castle I'm working on. Finishing up this last little bit of wall. And then I have to put the matriculations and greebles and things along all the edge of the wall. I still need to light the inside of some of these wall sections, so monsters can spawn in there right now. Oh, and this is the floor plan. The floor plan. Oh, you filthy son of a goddamn Enderman! Wrecking up my plan. God, what else have you moved? Okay, good. Yeah, so this is the floor plan of the castle. Right now there's a potato farm in it because I ran out of food and was like, I need to plant potatoes. So I did that. Yeah, there's going to be towers here, 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 and here. I'm going to take all these matriculations and castle-y shits and just put them all the way around. I want to design and build little guardhouses and put a moat around this thing. I got plans. I have some plans. I don't have too many plans. I don't have enough plans. I'll put it that way. I do have dirt, though. Look at all this dirt. And all this dirt. And all this dirt. And all this dirt. I have a lot of dirt. I have a lot of dirt. Put these nether blocks away. Stick these in here. Just shift click until nothing moves anymore. Coal, diamond, gold, gold, gold. We'll make a block just for shift click purposes. There we go. Get in there. All right. Oh, and I left my good pick there too. Man, I'm messing up all over the place. Get some cobble, make a brewing stand. And we'll make some blaze powder. That's a feature they recently added to the Java edition. So if you put stuff in your crafting grid, and then what it used to do when you quit out of the menu is it would throw everything on the ground. Now it just puts it all back in your inventory, which is a totally sane default, and I support it 100%. Because it makes sense. So let's make some glass for bottles. And if I wanted to round up, this is 32. So we'll split it across 4. Get this stone, get some glass cooking up. Very nice, very nice. And let's make some stone bricks. Let's make some more stone bricks. I'll get all these out of the way, fill up the bar, and let's go block place. Yeah, this is the top. I don't know if I'm not really sure if I'm married to this idea, but I had the idea that like the ground floor is darker wood because it's touching ground, so it gets like dirty and damp. And then these are a little bit more pristine because they're protected from the outside. And then this is the top layer, so it's exposed to the air, so it's a little bit darker. I'm also not married to this ladder thing. I think I might put in staircases. The only place that it's weird is that it's like this is light and this is darker, but I kind of like that because then you can see that this is inside and this is outside. I should go sleep actually. I really like the matriculations on the battlement up there though. I'm really proud of how that turned out because I think it's the right blend of like open and airy, but also, you know, like you can't fall off. But in a real castle, these matriculations here are basically little holes for you to drop stones or boiling oil or other horrible substances down on people trying to get up in your shit. And they also make good arrow holes. In the real world, they're a lot more closed off. But, you know, it's Minecraft. These are a rough approximation while still maintaining a subset of the required functionality. Because, like, I think I might be able to angle to, like, drop a lava bucket down if I wanted to pour lava down the walls of my castle for some reason. But yeah, there's been a lot of this. So this is 10 blocks high, which is great because I laid down the 1 block boundary, and then the block place distance in this edition is 3 blocks down instead of 2. So I can just jump stack up 3 and then just place all the way down. I'll show you. Oh, my hat broke. I'll have to make a new hat. But yeah, so because it's 3, see I can place 3 blocks. Normally you can only do 2 in the Java edition. It's one of the small differences in the code base. But because of this, if I can go 3 blocks all the way around, if I do that 3 times, that's 9 blocks up, plus the one on the bottom is 10. So I don't really have to worry about how tall I go, because it's sort of built in to the math. Which is generally how I like to do things in Minecraft, because then I can be building my wall and also watching a YouTube. Or, you know, down in the mine and, you know, listening to a podcast. You know, you can sort of do 2 things at the same time, because one of them doesn't require any brain power. But yeah, I'm low on cobble, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna place all these, and then I'm going to boat back to Spawn Island there. That island that I was on, that I built another portal on, that's the island we spawned on when I made this realm, which was pretty convenient because, you know, you get enough torches to light up the island and you don't have to worry about mobs. And you can get everything set up, and you can dig down, build a mine, you know, do whatever you want, get comfy. And unfortunately, as you saw on the map though, it is sort of a big ocean, and there's a lot of deserts. I've done some pretty significant flattening in this area. Actually, I think I uploaded it. If you guys, if you go watch the first full stream of Lazy Sunday, that was also Minecraft, because Minecraft is a nice Lazy Sunday game. I can't believe that the Nether worked out that well. Like, I dug into lava twice, but I didn't die. I didn't take any lava damage. You know, it was good. It was good times. Make a functional and styled quarry for your cobble. Actually, I have a slime farm, which I can show you I'll do that before I boat back. 3. Yeah, see? And now I'm up on the right level. It's so convenient. But I have a slime farm that I'm working on, and that's basically hollowing out 4 chunks, so 32 by 32 from 5 to 40, so like 35, whatever 35 times 32 times 32 is a rough estimate of however many blocks I have to mine out in order to finish that thing. So this is all done. Can I make it? Oh, barely. I need to make a new hat and enchant it too. I might make a diamond hat. I don't know if I'm ready for diamond armor. I kind of want to get... Oh, that was good. I kind of want to get the... was there? I thought there was iron for a second. There's also 2 zombie spawners over here, which is good. But yeah, I've kind of been prioritizing getting the castle up. Because I was running out of... Basically, I did the slime farm and was digging away until I was running low on pick durability and my chests were super full, because I have 2 double chests in the slime farm, just full of all the blocks that I'm mining up. And they got really full. So I decided, well, wait a minute, I'm going to need like a ton of cobblestone. I'll go and smelt all the cobble that I got and sort of thin out the contents of the chest. And now that I'm out of cobblestone, I do need to go back and keep mining this out. That'll be my next sort of project. Well, not project, but like the next task is clear another couple layers of this. So yeah, basically I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more times. So there's 8 layers of that, and then I'm gonna dig 3 blocks this way and this way, all the way around to make room for water streams. The idea is slimes spawn on these platforms, and slimes can spawn in full light, so I don't have to worry. So I don't have to worry about other kinds of mobs getting in, which is great. Slimes spawn on these pads. They hop aimlessly. This wall 3 blocks over will be empty. There'll be a water stream down there, so they hop off the platform, fall all the way down in the water, go to one of the corners, probably this corner. And then there's an elevator or a kill mechanism or something that disposes of them. Either funneling them up to the surface so that I can kill them with a sword and get XP, or killing them down in the bottom and then funneling the slime balls up. Basically just generate slime balls, because slime balls are rare otherwise. But before I get too far up, I'll show you guys the zombie spawner again. So if I go this way, just a little bit, hop up here, come through, step around this edge of this pit, and then jump back up. There's a zombie spawner. And then if I go down here, around this corner, there's a zombie spawner. So I haven't done the math on the distances between the two, but if there is some overlap in the, because zombie spawner or mob spawners only activate when you're within 16 blocks, or when any player is within 16 blocks. So I want to see if there's some overlap on that 16 block cube, and if there is, then I can make it so that you can stand in both of their radii, their activation radii. And then they'll both spawn zombies, and then zombie traps that's just like, build one of them with sleep. At this point, it's just use some water to push them into the corner, and then make an elevator of alternating water and air blocks, and they swim up it. And then make them fall 23 blocks, 22 blocks? One of the two. I think it's 22 for everything but zombies, and then zombies are a little, because zombies sometimes spawn with armor, which reduces the damage they take, and also zombies have innate armor. But every block you fall over 3, you take 1 half heart worth of damage, and zombies have 10 hearts, so if they take 9.5 hearts worth of damage, modulo armor, then they are 1-hit kills. And then because this version doesn't have mob cramming, thank God, I just cram them all into a little 1x1 spot. You hang out in the spawn zone, wait for zombies and zombies and zombies to build up until you got like 300 or 400 of them. Grab your sweeping edge blade, give them a whack, and let the levels roll in. And the good times roll on. Wait. Let me look at chat. I don't think anyone reminded me to go get gravel. You had one job, guys. No, I'm just joking. I was gonna go back and get it anyways. And I knew that if I told you guys to remind me, then I would remember. Because, yeah, I need gravel for the walkways. Because my plan is that diorite ring in the center is going to be a fountain. And then I have the four pathways coming out in the 4 cardinal directions. And then I was going to have the trodden path stuff when you take a shovel and you beat grass down. I was going to have the trodden path stuff carving up the 3 quadrants. Because one of the quadrants is just the castle. And then the other quadrants were going to be... Is it to the... No, I always think it's to the side, and it never is. These boat controls are weird, and I haven't gotten used to them because they added them in this edition and then didn't put them in the Java edition for whatever reason. But in Bedrock... in order to use a boat, you use the strafe left and right keys. So like when you push forwards or backwards in a boat, it doesn't actually move anywhere. But you strafe left and that sort of pushes you forward in a circle to the left. And you strafe right and that sort of pushes you forward in a circle to the right. So to go straight, you have to push both strafe left and right. It's supposed to be like... or like... Quap style ore control. Maybe not full on Quap style, but like the idea is that like you use one key to work one ore and the other key to work the other ore, and then if you were in a real boat and you only paddled on one side, you would just go in circles. So it's like I get it. I see what you're trying to do there, but it's not fun. Alright, so take all this gravel. And I'm going to steal all this cobble. Because I need cobble more than these guys. I'll grab the sand too. Why not? Let's put all these together. And I needed my good pick. Oh. Smash these together. And leave it. Leave things better than you found them. Do I need anything? Oh. Might as well make this bow whole. Put these 2 together. There's another example of like higher precision because there's more pixels. So it has durability and then it doesn't. Was that how it was for a little bit in the Java edition? And then they reverted it? I don't remember if that was the case. It's entirely possible that it was the case. I thought I was going to say that. Then I was like, no, you might be wrong. You know me. I sure do hate being wrong. I don't know. Armor. Yeah, because I need a new hat. Oh, I'm not stealing these fine people's diamonds. I have diamonds of my own to steal. I don't know if I have 24, but should have a decent amount. Oh yeah, and then the chicken coop also has eggs. Because there's a hopper that all the chickens are hopping up and down on. I leave my boat? That's my boat. All right, before wait. Let's do a little science, and then if the science doesn't work, oh, I have my own bones. Then I'll just steal some of these warts. Can you bone meal nether wart in bedrock? No, you cannot. But it does grow in the overworld, which is good to know. That's very good to know. All right, five should be good. Yeah. Well, I know now you construct boats with. Actually, I'm gonna bone meal these melons because they still haven't grown. Because no one is here. Get you all a little bit closer to meloning. We still haven't found a jungle, so no cocoa beans. And of course nobody's, I mean, if that was the first time that anybody's gone to the nether, nobody's figured out where the end is. Yeah, we also haven't found any ice spikes, and we haven't found a mesa, and we haven't found like the flower place that has all the sunflowers. I don't think. We did find 3 ocean monuments though, which is crazy. I'm actually gonna go loot one before I finish the fountain because I want to use prismarine for the diorite there. I might keep the diorite. I don't know. I might change it out for quartz actually now that I have access to the nether. Just to get like a nice like polished marble sort of look. But I want to use prismarine. I want to use dark prismarine for the floor. Right now I have what's it called? Andesite? Yeah, right now I have andesite at the bottom, which is a little bit different than gravel. See? Did I bring that bucket with me? No, because I have buckets. All right. Oh, this is another addition. This is another thing they added. I think I showed this off last time. So if I want to place a bunch of blocks in this direction, and then I look away, I can go back and keep placing blocks in this direction. So I'm holding, still have the right mouse button down, still have it down, and as soon as I strafe back over, it'll place the block. So once you start placing blocks in a line, it'll like lock you into line block place mode, and then you'll only be able to place blocks in that line. And it doesn't, I mean, you can, any direction you want. I mean, you can hop up and down if you want. If you want to. Or like walk away and come back. It's pretty good. It's made building and filling in things especially significantly more convenient. It was a very, very, very welcome addition to the game. So, I'm gonna brew with one of them. So, let me make a spot. Let me make a little 4x4 patch. And we'll put soul sand in there. And that'll be what we grow in. Where did I put it? Over here? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I'm gonna use one of these. Let me get this brew stand down. I'll put you in the corner. Get some blaze powder in there. Put one nether wart, and then we can do this. Get that growing. Oh, and I got all that sand. Let me make some bottles first. Oh, and get all them potates. Get that tater XP. Get you. And I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because that's enough to fill a chest. Put the glass away. Do I have? I have 4 chests. How convenient. Let me grab a bucket. Yeah. That's like the one. I think that's the only improvement over the Java edition that I really, really like. Everything else has kind of been like skeletons not being smart is nice, but that's more of a that's not a good feature. That's more of a I'll just throw it all in. It'll be quicker. So we'll just fill that pond with water bottles. Ah, they were in the snapshots. Okay. And then they just never went back and ported it. I also get the sense from the devs of this edition that they don't really care a whole lot about the community. Like they're more than willing to go like that's how the game works, leave. Like if you don't like it, stop playing. But that might also just be bitterness on the forums and the community, because like my pet bug didn't get fixed. So I don't know, because they did fix the creeper thing. So for a while there was a terrible like game-breakingly horrible bug where creepers could like, because you know how when you get close to a creeper it sizzles and like flashes colors and stops moving. So when you go to like kill a creeper with melee attacks, well, the usual way you do it is you hit the creeper and then you backpedal, and then the knockback from your attack plus your backpedaling plus the fact that the creeper stops moving as it's sizzling means that, you know, it'll cool all the way down and then start coming at you again, and then you can rinse and repeat and you can melee creepers to death. Not so when I first played this edition. Creepers could move while sizzling, so it was basically you can't kill creepers with melee weapons. You have to use a bow. You could kill them with melee weapons if you had like enchanted diamond swords, because then you could get 2 hits off before they blew up. But yeah, it sucked. It was the worst. Just terrible bad. No good. Alright, so I got my awkward potions. What should I make first? Night vision. I don't have any melons for glistering purposes. Oh no, I should do fire resist. So I'll get one of my precious slime balls and this blaze powder, and we'll combine them into a magma cream. Throw the cream in the brew stand and get a redstone to lengthen the duration. Did they port the sound effect and I just ran away because I was picking up bottles? We'll find out in a second. Oh, they didn't. That sucks. Does this version have shields? That's an excellent question. You see this offhand slot that has a shield icon? You can put 2 items in there. Arrows and maps. There's no shields, but they have the shield slot for some reason. So no, this version doesn't have shields. Because everyone knows that's a very difficult feature to implement. But then again, this version also doesn't have the combat update. As you can see, there's no swing timer, and whenever I attack things, I just... So it's... like, you can't block with swords? So there's no blocking? And I think that's because there's no... They couldn't figure out how to do that for Pocket Edition. Like, how do you block on a cell phone with a touchscreen interface? that's right. And I got this water bucket so I can... No, the new combat's good. I like the new combat, but... Like, it's not all there, and it's really punishing. No, nope, you can't offhand torches. You can't offhand torches. It's so dumb. Yeah, this is the unified version. This is Bedrock. So, Xbox One, not PlayStation 4, but Xbox One, iOS, Windows 10, and Android all use... They all have the same version and they're all intercompatible. So like if I wanted, and because they're all intercompatible, and because this is a realm, if I wanted to, and I did this once, I think, and one of the other people on the realm did it because they were out of town, I could pull up Minecraft on my phone and connect to the server and play from my phone. That's a real thing that I can do in the real world. Which honestly is pretty cool. I mean, I wouldn't want to, but like the fact that I can is nice. Oh, is it? I'm like, what do you need? Like, shouldn't you be spreading? What's missing? There we go. Is that all of it? Yeah, it's just weirdly down on the corners for some reason. Alright, let's go sleep. Well, let's kill this zombie and this skeleton so that I can sleep. I have to kill you too. I'm pretty sure that they don't have the old Java Edition bug, which is if you hit an enemy, and I think they got rid of this in the combat update. Ugh, touchscreen buttons are the worst. But I think they got rid of this in the combat update, or if they didn't, it doesn't matter in the combat update because you shouldn't be matching in the combat update. But it used to be that if you had a zombie and you spam clicked on it, every time you hit him with the sword and he had iframes from being damaged, your sword still lost durability. So, like, you could spam click if you were panicking, but it was never good to spam click. Yeah, that water quarter thing is true to Java. It is bug for bug compatible. And it kind of works pretty well for the fountain if the idea is that like there's water spraying up out of the top and cascading down to the sides where it gets sucked down into invisible drains. I actually might keep the andesite because I saw a really cool idea where I think Jenny B did this in one of his fountains, and I was like, that's really cool. I'm gonna steal that idea because it's cool. And I'm pretty sure I have some because I'm a weirdo who wants to save on fuel. Yeah, I got 4. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So just for decorative purposes, if we go over here back to the fountain, careful not to jump until we clear the potatoes. And like you'd go in and like pop that one out, and that one out, and that one out, and then we'll do one over here. Yeah, there's a like a cave hole system in here that I haven't fully secured. I just kind of papered over it. But then you put gold ore in the bottom, and it's like people threw money in. Yeah? Eh? I like it. I think it's good. I'll leave it in. I think I'm actually going to put some iron in there too, just to... so that it's like silver and gold coins, you know, like different denominations. But I thought that's a neat little decorative touch, you know. I don't have a lot of iron ore because I've been. It would actually work even better in a modded a modded Minecraft with copper ore, because then it would look like pennies. But if you're doing that, you probably had chisel and bits, and if you had chisel and bits, you could actually put like pennies at the bottom of your fountain, which would be super cool. And I'll put one up here by the front. Somebody who just drops it in. Yeah, I like that. I think it looks nice. A little bit of visual interest, he says, walking back to his plain, his super plain stone brick wall castle that required no thought or effort. No, it did require effort, but I didn't have to think about it a whole lot. All right, so these are my FR pots, which is nice. I do need to get more. I need to get. Wait, what was on this? What's on this bow? Power 1. I'll hold on to it. Yeah, sir. I need to get more nether wart, so I'm gonna let that keep growing. Chisel and Bits does work well with water because they added fluid bits. So there's a block that you can dump a block of. You can dump a bucket of water into it and then get a full block worth of water bits, which work like the regular chisel and bit bits, but they also act like water, and the hitboxes on them are fully accurate. And like they extinguish you if you're on fire. You can swim in them. It's water. There's also lava chisel and bits. I don't know if it works with all forge fluids, but yeah, you can totally do water chisel and bits. I know, because I made one of the first things I did when I found out about that is I made a little floating island chisel and bit model with a little pond and a little waterfall running off of the edge, and then had the so I had that like in a block like this big, and then I had it like shimmering down into water down there. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, no, I haven't actually tried it with regular water, so you're probably 100% correct. Oh, does the water, are they not the same level as regular water, or is it not the same height? Like, is the height not the same, or does the flowing water like not flow into it weird and look funny? Because if it's the latter, assuming you're not filling like an ocean, you could just like for this fountain, if I wanted to put chisel and bits coins in the bottom of this fountain, and I wanted to make the fountain look fancy, I could just use all water bits and just not use any source blocks of water at all. But yeah, it sucks that they don't line up. I don't know if there's anything that he can do about that though, because if I remember right, water is the code behind water is still kind of weird and finicky and bad. So let's see, what was I waiting on? Waiting on nether wart to grow. I've got a bunch more stone. Let's make. I'm not growing any carrots. I don't have any carrots. Can't do that. Can make speed potions. Let's make some speed potions. Oh, I can't make speed potions either. Well, I can, but like not. I can't yet. Let me at least get these. Get these onto the stand. I'm gonna come over here and stare at this nether wart and wait for it to grow. Grow faster. Where like the water actually like realistic fluid mechanics waterfalls. Yeah, there's a mod that does that, but it's kind of jank. I mean, well, that's I could say that about anything ever. Just be like, there's a mod for it, but it's kind of jank. It's like there's always a mod for it, and it's always kind of jank. I guess I didn't need to steal that sand, did I? I guess I could do this. Just just out of curiosity. I'll do 2. I'll do 2, just for now. Just to see what I can see, he said, crafting Eyes of Ender. I can make an ender chest. I can make an ender chest. Well, I don't have any obsidian on me, but like I have Eyes of Ender now. We can make ender chests. I should put an ender chest back in the spawn farm. So let's stand in the middle of our fountain. And do I have any other blocks on me? I do. Let's stand in the middle of our fountain and chuck an eye. And we'll see what happens. That's what, here? Not here. Here. Haha, here. Get up nice and tall. And throw. Oh, please don't be in the ocean. Please don't be in the ocean. It's gonna be in the ocean, isn't it? At least I got the eye back. Well, let's find out if it's in the ocean. No, I can't. I keep forgetting I can't leave the area because nothing will grow. And I'm basically waiting on something to grow. This is the worst. You know, looking up at that touchscreen comment. Oh, don't be like the pig, sheep. Don't be like that pig. There was a pig here earlier who was just like, I'm gonna stand on this button the whole time and let all the monsters in. He was the worst. The worst, I say. I'll put you away. I'll put you away. Eat a potato. That's something I can do that's relatively close by. I can grab a bunch of dirt and go fill in a hole. Riveting entertainment. Oh, I have this extra bow I need to get rid of. I like that feature too. That it says power 4, punch 2, unbreaking 3. That's good. That's an improvement. I would like that in the vanilla game. You know? It's almost time to sleep. It's out. Yeah, okay, it's out here. Yeah, this used to be like a pig hole. There was some water here, and a bunch of pigs were just bobbing up and down inside it, and like crawling into the tiniest of crevasses in the back, which made it nigh impossible to remove them. Outside of, I'm gonna fill in all the places I don't want you to be, and then just wait for you to path your way out. But they eventually left, and I didn't kill them, and I didn't get any pork chops out of it, which is good, because I want to save all the animals I can, because I want to breed them once I get the village set up. Yeah, I basically need to figure out what all kinds of villager buildings I want. I know I want a stables, and I know I want like a blacksmith. And I might want like a magic shop, and then put the, or like a library, or a library and a magic shop. Just all the things. And then where's the best place to paper this over? Let's just cut the wall here. Like so. Wait, I can do 3. Yeah, because I want to flatten all this out. But yeah, I need to plan out the village so that I know which buildings I want and roughly their footprint, so I can start getting them in. Yeah, one of the nice things about not I haven't really explored. I haven't dug a mine out by here at all. There's no quarry. There's no mine. There's no deep hole in the earth from which I haul items out of. At least not over here. I've basically been using the slime farm as a makeshift mine until I dig it out. There we go. That's much nicer. Well, once all the grass grows back in. But yeah, I've been using the slime farm as a makeshift mine. But because I haven't been mining in the area, I haven't really been lighting up a whole bunch of subterranean caves. Which is good, because it means that most of the mob spawns in the area get sucked up by the sponge that I'm basically walking on top of. So I can come out here into the courtyard, and it's like there's one skeleton, and one zombie, and another zombie, and that's it. And that's great. Otherwise, this big, like, perfectly flat, unlit plain would be crawling with death. Like, if this was a super flat world, I would be super boned. You're all... Alright, I got another one to stage 2. Great. Let's put you away and go to sleep. Let's see how the furnaces are doing. Are you still cooking? Oh, good, you're not. Means I can place stone down. It won't grow while I'm placing it, but it's something to do. Which is good. So let's make stone bricks and stone bricks. Yeah, I left the... Is this gonna be enough to finish it? This should be enough to finish it. I hope this is enough to finish it. Better be enough to finish it. It's probably gonna be like just enough to finish it, if it is enough to finish it. And I'm not stranded because I can get up on the wall this way and walk all the way over. But that sucks, and I don't want to do it. So let's see. I've noticed that about this edition too, is there's a lot of like jumping and placing a block beneath you sometimes places blocks in unexpected locations. And I don't know if that's server lag or if that's the edition or what, but some funky happens when you jump and place blocks at the same time. It only seems to happen like if I'm here. Sometimes doing that, I'll place 3 blocks, but then there'll be like one behind me, and I'm like, how did that even get there? Like, that doesn't even make any sense. Like, I wasn't even looking remotely in that direction. You got very confused by something. I might make it. Maybe. Because I only get, what, like 21, 22 blocks out of each stack? Because it's divided by 3, because I'm placing 3 layers at a time, basically. Let's waste some. Get that trim on. And can I snag you before you fall? Hey, there we go. Let's go ahead and plunk you down here. There's a sheep on my wall. Hopefully he can find his way out so I don't have to kill him or chase him out on my own. Yeah, I'm gonna make it. I'm totally gonna make it. There's a chicken in there too. Great. Alright, that's the internal wall complete. All I have to do now is this last layer out here, which sucks because it's a long one, but hey, not too bad. Making pretty good progress. Alright, I'm gonna try and do a jump. Here we go. Oh, barely. I have wanged my feet on the edge of that way too many times. Trying to jump down from up here. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as like this hill goes. I don't know how much I'm gonna carve off. Like, I don't know if I want to go the whole thing, like all the way out to the edge of the water there, and then this is just sort of a steady slope all the way around to the other end of that tower over there. So I still don't know how I'm gonna landscape that down. I'm trying to keep it looking pretty natural. Right now it's tough because this is a realm and not my local machine. The fog is really close. That's not, like, if I go into settings, and is it under video? Yeah, I've got the render distance on 56 chunks. This isn't 56 chunks. This is significantly less than 56 chunks. I guess I could start engreebling. I don't know. Honestly, going to the Nether was the only like idea that I had for the stream to make it more interesting than just this is what I would be doing if I didn't have effectively the camera running. So, you know, figured I'd turn on this because all the other streams, so Metroid Monday, Destiny Tuesday, Wildcard Wednesday, and For Thursday are all meant to be like traditional video game streams where I stream for set period, I stream at a specific time, I try to, you know, keep up the commentary, be entertaining, be funny, and all that crap. But Lazy Sunday is different. Lazy Sunday is just, look, I'm gonna be playing video games anyways, because that's what I do on Sundays, is like I fart around in Minecraft or I go over and do Terraria for a while. So in the interest of, you know, not padding the content, but kind of padding the content, but in the interest of like getting more streams done, Lazy Sunday is just kind of, this is what I would be doing. There's no plans. I just turn on OBS and do what I would normally be doing otherwise. So they're never gonna be the most interesting streams, but they're always gonna be like the most relaxed streams. I'm actually gonna cut that tree down because I boated far and wide in order to get spruce saplings. For spruce wood, because spruce, if you want, listen, especially in modded, if you want a lot of wood, spruce is your jam, because spruce grows in big tree formations. As you can see, that tree is most definitely not native to the region, seeing as I'm right next to a savanna, and that's a cold weather tree. But if you lay down just like a solid 8x8 grid of spruce saplings, they will all grow into giant trees, and you will just have like an 8x8 by 20 or whatever solid rectangle of wood to cut down. Which works out amazingly in modded Minecraft when you have tinkers or any other, you know, like tree capitator or lumber axe kind of mod, because those algorithms typically treat trees as all connected wood blocks. So you let your wood farm grow and you have this like mega cube of wood with, you know, like some leaves sprinkled on the top, and you take your axe to the bottom block and you break that one block and the whole thing comes down. It's especially amazing with tinkers, because you can make your lumber axe axe head out of copper, and copper is well established. Every time you break a block, it gives you XP. Like if you're breaking, like, you know how like you get XP if you break coal ore, diamond ore, redstone ore, anything that breaks up into like smaller pieces, you get XP. That's also why I want to build a castle here, because there's like cool features in this direction. It looks neat over on this side, and you can see that from the top of the wall or the tower here. But yeah, so it makes it so that every block you break with that tool drops XP, like ore does. Guess how many blocks get broken when you harvest one of those big trees, and guess how much XP you get. It is amazing. It is just like a never-ending, just limitless supply of free levels. You get so many. It's ridiculous. If there's anything that's gated behind levels, that's 100 and a billion times percent the way to cheese it. Just harvest all these potatoes. Because I know I got a stack of food, but it's always good to have 2 stacks of food when you can. That's another thing I've noticed in this in the Bedrock edition. Like, breaking crops is not super reliable. Sometimes they break and sometimes they don't. I can still desperately try to eat a raw potato though. That's good. You also can't hold down right click and plant crops, and that's not just because these are potatoes and I'll try to eat it. If I was at full, like, watch, if I can't. Oh, they added it. Okay. Oh, you just have to go fast, because if I pause, it doesn't. Okay. So you can hold down the right click to plant, but only if you're fast. This is well engineered video game. I don't have. Do I have any leftover potatoes? I do have leftover potatoes. Sweet. Let's cook these in the main ovens instead, because it's only a stack each, and it won't. I'm not really hurting for XP, so I don't need a big stack. Let's sleep. Still waiting on that another wort. There you go. Oh, I don't need it anymore. Never mind. I was gonna say, there you are. Now I can harvest, but I don't need to do that anymore. I do need a bunch of cobblestone. Yeah, I was holding off on it, but let me actually see what the repair. Oh, well, no, I can't do that yet because I don't have enchanting set up here. This is 4 XP. If I put 3 diamonds into it, 6 XP, 5 for 2. Since I'm going to spend the diamonds on it anyways, and I want a diamond silk touch pick, it's not a waste if I make some sticks and make another pick. So let's see. It was what, 6 that way? It's 5 this way and 24 this way, which is ridiculous. So that's what I'll do. I can put not there. Not there either. Jeez. All my chests is full. I guess I'll just cart it over to the slime farm. Oh, no, wait. I can take chests with me. And then leave this here. And then do one more to make 4. Then I can put those in the slime farm to have more places to put blocks. But yeah, I've noticed that I can repair with individual diamonds to get some of it back, but it's way cheaper on XP if I don't do that. And, well, I don't really know what I'm optimizing for then. Like if I should be going for, well, I want to maximize my diamonds, or if I want to maximize my XP. I guess I should be maximizing the diamonds, because I have a steady source of XP. Yeah, I guess that's the way to go. I think that'll ramp the... I think the XP cost will ramp up exponentially, though. What I really need is a mending book. And for that, I need to find a way to, like... If I could find a way to AFK fish in Bedrock Edition, that would be perfect. Because then I would just do that. And then I would have all kinds of everything. So let's put you down. That's another feature that they that's in this version. You can put chests next to each other, and you can even, like, if I didn't want these to be double chests. Oh, you put it sideways then? Yeah, you can have two chests next to each other that aren't double chests, and you can have two double chests next to each other, because like that actually is the good code base improvement. Like all the rest of it is just like an excuse to shit on Notch or Java or other things, but that one is legit. Okay, so I've done this one and I've done the bottom. Oh, so it's 9 layers. Never mind. So let's go up one and I'll do this one. Have I broken out the corners? Because in lieu of measuring, what I do is I bust the corners out. I don't know if that works in Bedrock Edition, because I know that was that's been a thing. Yeah, you use like an iron door. I don't know if that works in this version. That's all. I actually don't know if it works in 1.12 still, because I think they went and patched it. And so now you have like some weird thing with like a fence post at a specific distance and like a piston timer that yanks it out of the way, and like it got a lot more complicated. Like the mechanism behind it is a lot more complicated now. I don't know if it was specifically to crack down on people AFK fishing, because it is so lucrative, especially if you get like a good enchanted pick. I think you get levels out of it too, so if you get mending on your if you get like a lure, luck of the sea, like mega pick, lure, luck of the sea, unbreaking, you know, all the good fishing rod enchants, I think it'll last forever because you get XP, and if you put mending on there too, you'll mend the damage faster than the thing breaks itself. I'm mostly going off of what I've seen from the YouTubes, because I've seen people complain about how, like, well, this fishing farm doesn't work anymore, or, you know, this one does. I think the reason it doesn't work on Bedrock is because fishing bobbers might not trigger tripwires in this version, because that's the crux of all the auto fisher or AFK fish farms, is that you cast the bobber underneath some tripwire, and then the bobber floats inside of the tripwire and keeps it constantly tripped. And then, yeah, you can just fish up the perfect rod. You don't have to enchant it. But because it keeps the tripwire tripped, and then when a fish gets hooked, the bobber dunks under the water, and then that pulls it out of the tripwire, so the tripwire stops being hooked. So now you've got a redstone signal that only activates when you've got a fish on the line. And then from there, it's all about doing the door and the the no block and all the other rest of the stuff, so that you can hold down right click to reel in and not have have that right click get consumed by trying to open an iron door or opening and closing a fence gate over and over again, until there's a fish on your line, in which case a piston comes and, you know, moves whatever thing was eating your right clicks away, so that your right click then gets translated into reel in the fish, and then you reel the fish in. But yeah, I don't know. I could probably rig something up with AutoHotkey, to be perfectly honest, to just like detect a region on screen, and if there's, you know, if there's white pixels, or if the white pixels go away, then right click the mouse, wait a second, right click the mouse again, and then wait for the white pixels. Honestly, I wouldn't bother with like the AFK fishing thing if they didn't make it so that was a really great way to get what is it, Froststrider or Frostwalker. If that wasn't a great way to get Frostwalker and mending books, I wouldn't care about fishing. And like, yeah, it has name tags. Yeah, why not? But like, it's boring and it takes a long time, and like, it's not super fun, because you have to, like, with this I can talk about fishing and all that other kind of stuff, and, you know, like, mining forward isn't really consuming any of my brain, so I can sort of autopilot idle this. Or like, if I was just grinding out, like, gathering something in an MMO, like, once I get the route down and I know where all the nodes are, I can just glide from node to node to node to node to node and just harvest you know, harvest away as I listen to, you know, like a book on tape, or, you know, something. Or have, you know, like, have the game on one screen and have Netflix on the other, and just watch, you know, old episodes of TNG as I grind out, you know, like botany or mining or something. But with fishing, you can't do that. You have to pay attention, or at the very least, you have to listen for the audio cue and then right-click the mouse. And it's like, that's not... I don't want to have... Don't make me focus my attention on your game if there's nothing interesting going on. I want to focus my attention on your game when there's interesting shit happening, because it's interesting, and I want to focus my attention on interesting things. But if there's not anything interesting going on the screen, if I'm just basically waiting for a sound or a thing to move and then I press a button, that's not fun. Especially when there's so many other fun things that you can do in the game. But if you're going to gate rewards behind it, and it's like, that's the... Like, it's either that or, you know, AFK in a zombie farm waiting for XP because, you know, if I'd make a loot box comparison, but it's not, because you're not paying money to reel in fish. But it's very similar. It's like, if you're just gonna give me like a random chance, if everything is just gonna be random chance, then it's not fun. Like, that's fun for unexpected things. Like, I really liked Fragtrap's VaultHunter.exe ability in Pre-Sequel. Yeah, it was random, and sometimes you got garbage things, but, you know, it was fun to have to deal with the fact that now I can't stop jumping, or now I'm constantly shooting out explosions. And it was, yeah, it got you killed sometimes, but it was always funny. And, you know, like, it was fun because it was unexpected, and you never knew what you were gonna get, but you always knew that you were gonna get something. Like, you would never pull that trigger to activate your super ability and then, like, nothing would happen. You always got something, and it was always something big. Whereas with this, or with, like, enchanting, it's like, alright, well, there's what? How many different categories? There's pick, shovel, sword, axe, bow, book, and then the 4 armor pieces, and fishing rod. And it's like, okay, so I look at what the game is randomly assigned to me, that you know, what all options I have guaranteed, and I get to pick one, and then I pick that one, and then it rolls the rest of the enchants, if any, and then it's like, okay, that's it. Everything else is random. Hope you weren't trying, like, if you're trying to find a specific enchant, if you're only looking on one tool because you're like, well, I've got, you know, my armor's perfect, and my pick is perfect, and my sword is perfect, but I really need a great shovel that has efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3. Well, guess what? Guess how many shovels you're going to have to go through. Or if you're looking for a silk touch tool, or like an infinity bow, and it's like, I guess I'll just keep rolling the dice over and over again. It sure is fun. So like that's my, I guess I don't know how I got off this tangent, but like that's my beef with the like the AFK fish farms and that sort of thing. It's that I like, it's interesting and it's great that you're giving me reasons to use redstone. Like, oh, please, 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 always give players more reasons to use redstone. Please, never have a shortage of reasons to use redstone, ever, never, ever. Always add more things with redstone control. I mean, if anything, that was something that I hated about wiring in Starbound. Starbound has a lot of problems. Starbound has a lot of problems. There are a lot of problems with that game. One of them, I'm not even going to say this is the most important one. This is just one in a long list of problems. One of the problems with Starbound is, yeah, you have like the most comprehensive and easy to use wiring system that I've ever seen. And the wiring is great. You've got like logic gates built in. You got timers built in. You've got all this wonderful stuff. There's, you know, the range on what you can actually wire together is like super long, and you can wire stuff from like almost all the way across the screen in just one wire. It's like, that's awesome. What can I make with wiring? And it's like, you can turn lights on and off, and there's a rail system, so you could make it so that you could like choose which destination you go to with a lot of work. And and then the most important use of wiring in Starbound, you can make the doors open when you get close. That's it. There's nothing else to wire in that game. I can't wire inventories together. There's no like machine that I can wire up to like sort items for me, or, you know, process ores, or like craft things. Like there's no automation, so it's useless. Like Terraria is kind of in that boat, kind of, because I've seen some amazing things. I've seen the YouTube video of the guy that made a wiring machine in Terraria that basically kills all of the bosses. It's not so much a machine as an entire map, but it requires, I think, one user interaction, which is to put the energy cell into the golem altar, because that you can't automate that. All the other bosses can be spawned automatically. And yeah, you fire up the world and just let it go and just AFK and come back. I want to say you left it running for like 7 hours or something. It was either 7 hours or 7 days. The number 7 was involved somehow. But yeah, it just AFK kills all the bosses using traps and teleporters and like minecarts and hoiks and like all kinds of stuff. And that's an amazing accomplishment, and that's super cool. But like, as far as realistic machines go in Terraria, you're gonna hook a timer up to a bomb statue. You're gonna hook a timer up to a heart statue, or as many heart, you know, like you're gonna hook timers up to statues, and you're gonna hook timers up to traps, and everything else is pretty much cosmetic. Oh, you can put actuators on a mushroom farm so that you can farm mushrooms, so that you can like press one button and all the mushrooms break. And then use like conveyor belts, which aren't wiring, to just like push all the items to you. It's like, yeah, I guess. But like Minecraft Redstone, you can make a sorting system, you can make a computer, you can make a targetable cannon, you could make a system where you request specific items from chests and it goes and collects the items from those chests and delivers it to you in a delivery chest. You can make an automatic potion ordering system where you press some buttons on a console and hit brew and it automatically brews you that potion and then like drops it off in a deposit box for you. You can make auto equip arenas where you fall down into a chute and then you land on a pressure plate and dispensers fill your inventory with items and put armor on you, and then some more pistons or something activate and then you fall into an arena. Like you can do all kinds of stuff. So like more things to do with Redstone is good. And that's, I got off on a weird tangent. I don't even know how I got on talking about Redstone and and like automation in video games and why Starbound isn't good. Oh, that's right. It was fish farms. So yeah, fish farms are like, I'm glad that there's a reason to make a fish farm. I'm not glad that it's so rewarding, and that the reason you want to make the fish farm is because you're dodging like having to put up with the RNG. Like that part of it sucks, and I don't like it. But like having an excuse to make this crazy like redstone contraption with pistons and hoppers and droppers and like all the extra trimmings, like that's great. Keep doing that. Just give me a reason to do it that's not so that I don't have to sift through RNG. So I'm really glad I'm streaming right now. Because like this is if you've been in the Discord chats with me, sometimes I talk about something called shower talk, which is basically when I talk to myself in the shower because I'm crazy. This is kind of crap that I talk about. Like I'll just go on a tirade about this, or like why websites are violence to users and developers, and the current web development landscape and design arena is insane and bad. Or like what Microsoft is doing wrong and what Microsoft is doing right, or hey kids, let me teach you about COM and Olay. But I talk to myself about dumb stuff, but also not dumb stuff. I don't know. I call it shower talk because it's like a podcast that I don't record. I should go down and get the spacing on these torches. Is it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, it's 6. But streaming on Lazy Sunday is sort of like a shower talk that I actually record. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Twitch. Oh, you don't want to hear about iUnknown and iDispatch. That's not a good time. Well, okay. I mean, I think it's a good time, but I'm crazy. I also thought that the nugget of wisdom that fucking Don Box hinted at online. I don't even know where I found this information. But I did find information on like how to make a custom moniker. And like the where to implement those interfaces. You have to implement it on your class object, which is like, what? The only thing anybody ever uses the class object for is iClass Factory. 5, 6. See, you got me doing it. 1, 2, 3. Let me finish counting these out, because I can't count and talk at the same time. That was good. It was a good time. Good times had by all. Well, at least I can plug up the holes down here. Well, but I'm thinking about it. But yeah, you don't want me to talk about if me complaining about the video game systems in Starbound didn't put you to sleep, then me talking about Common Ole will, because oh man, that sure is a technology that no one wants, despite the fact that we're like, I don't want to say poorly re-implementing it, because COM itself was pretty poorly implemented. But yeah, like interface-based programming is like a thing that people do now, and like that got started in COM. Well, it didn't get started in, but like COM that was like one of its central tenets. And I don't mean interfaces like Eiffel. I mean interfaces like the way people do DI these days. Not to say that COM pioneered dependency injection. Nothing could be further from the truth. COM didn't have shit to do with DI or IOC. But in .NET, the standard way of doing dependency injection and inversion of control is you have interfaces, and then you have classes that implement those interfaces, and then and this is especially like in the design stuff. Like I saw a lot of this in the when I was reading the docs for Caliburn Micro, which is a lightweight MVVM framework. Yeah, that made sense to no one watching. But there's a lot of like, just implement this interface on your object, and we dynamically check for it, and then have special cases that happen if your object implements those interfaces. It's like, guess what? That's query interface. that's literally the most important method on IUnknown in all of COM. Right there is what you're doing. I got a drink. I'm getting a headache. Is that food? Might be food. I might need to... Oh god, I've been going for 2 hours. I should stop. I'll finish laying these torches down, and I'll wrap up while I'm doing it. So this was Lazy Sunday. Next time is Metroid Monday. I'm gonna try... my boss is working from home tomorrow, and Monday's like nobody else. It's basically like I'm there, my boss is there, and well, my boss's boss, I guess, because I don't report directly to him. I don't know. He's not gonna be there, so I'm probably gonna work from home, which means play video games all day. No. Actually don't have a whole lot to do at work, do I? There was some stuff that I need to get done, but none of it's super time sensitive. But I will, and I should have done this today, but I didn't because I'm lazy. Haha. My new wired router should be here, along with like a bunch more crap. But the reason that that's exciting is I've been waiting on this wired router because every time I upload a video to YouTube, my internet cuts out, and I have to go and reset my internet, and that sucks, and I hate it. And because it sucks and I hate it, I bought a wired router. So what I'm gonna do is take my current wireless router and reconfigure it to be just an access point. There's actually something in the settings. There's like AP mode or like station or router mode, or I don't know what they call the other mode, but there's access point mode that I can turn it on where it doesn't do NAT. All it does is create a separate network for wireless peeps to connect to. But that means that the internet is no longer flowing in and being distributed by that router. So when I upload a YouTube video, I won't have to unplug and replug my router, because it'll be going through the wired router, which I have heard is some of the best value for the money. It's Microtic, I think is the name of the company. But I have heard good things. They won like one of the R's shootouts, which is why I picked them up, or I bought that in the first place, because those R's folks generally know what they're doing. Oh man, I did not notice the durability on my pick. Ooh, I came back just in time. Holy jeez. If I had broken too many more blocks, I would have been out a Fortune 3, Efficiency 3, Unbreaking 3 pick, and that would have been terrible. So let's put these away, and the lapis, and then let me run back out and grab all them saplings. But yeah, tomorrow I should get the new router in, and I have like 6 streams fully rendered and ready to be uploaded. So I'm probably gonna upload like a butt ton of videos tomorrow, and then render like a couple more. Because I'm still like a good 6 days behind on rendering. But yeah, so that'll be good. Everybody that missed all the other streams will get to pick those up, which is nice. Oh, and I got 4 saplings back, which is all I invested. So I'm sapling neutral. Let's get this cobble in, and then I'm gonna call it and go eat a pork chop. Because I went to Costco and got like, what was it, 9 pork chops? I got like an unfathomable amount of pork chops, because 9 is an unfathomable number. You cannot understand 9. And they're like an inch and a half thick. Like, these are some good ass pork chops. Hey, yes. So I sliced off part of it and then cut it up and put it in some pasta. So I have the rest of it's like an inch thick. So I have all that to eat. So I'm gonna go do that. Thank y'all for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope I didn't put you to sleep. Or I hope I did put you to sleep if you were trying to go to sleep. I don't know. I'll see you guys on Monday, which is tomorrow, for some Metroid Prime.